Sylvia.
I'm not getting around.
Relax, why
I
don't
gotta
you?
get used to things.
Sit, Sylvia.
I'm not ready to sit.
I said sit.
I'm too nervous to sit.
Down, Sylvia.
I'm worried about where I
Down.
sleep. Do I sleep on this couch?
I said sit down, Sylvia. Sit down.
Ouch!
Then sit.
I'm sitting.
Good girl. Now stay.
I'm staying.
Good girl. That's a very good girl.
You don't have to hit, you know.
That didn't hurt.
Well, it most certainly did.
I'm sorry.
Well, you ought to be.
I just want you to be on your best behavior. Kate gets home any minute.
Who's Kate?
My wife, okay?
Okay, but you don't have to hit.
And I won't ever again, I promise.
Okay. I love you.
You do.
I really do.
I think you do.
Even when you hit me, I love you.
Thank you, Sylvia.
I think you're God if you want to know.
No,
Oh, but I want to sit near you.
Now sit.
Let me sit near you.
No, now stay. Stay and... All right, as long as you sit. Good girl. Now let me read the paper.
You saved my life.
I guess I
You
did.
did. You saved my life. I would have never survived out there on my own.
I did what anyone would do, Sylvia.
No, someone else might have ignored me or shooed me away or even turned me in. But not you. You welcomed me with open arms, and I really appreciate that.
Thanks, Sylvia.
I hardly knew where to turn. I really thought my days were numbered. And then there you were.
There I was, all
I
right.
felt some immediate connection, didn't you?
I did, actually.
I feel it now.
So do I. I do, Sylvia. You're a good girl, Sylvia, and I'll try to give you a good home.
Thanks, Greg. And I'll try to show my appreciation. Hey!
What's the matter?
Hey! Hey!
Oh, that's just Kate home from work. Quit barking. She's a teacher, Sylvia. She likes an orderly classroom and show her you can be a good girl. Quiet down. Be a good, quiet girl. Please, Sylvia, please make a good first impression.
Am I crazy? I thought I heard a dog.
This is Sylvia, Kate.
Hi!
Sylvia, this is Kate.
I like you. I think I like you.
What's
Hi.
going on, Greg?
Sit, Sylvia.
I'm just trying to...
I said
Stop that. Go
sit.
away.
Good girl. Isn't she a good girl?
What's the story, Greg?
Well, I found her in the park.
The park?
I was just sitting in the park and she jumped right into my lap.
Back up, please. You were sitting in the park? When were you sitting in the park?
This afternoon, I took a break from the office. I had another fight with Harold, so I went to the park to cool off.
Oh, Greg.
I was just sitting there and up came Sylvia.
I love you.
I know you do, but sit down.
Gladly, Greg.
Tell me another, Greg.
No, that's true.
You called to her.
I did not.
You whistled, beckoned, something. You're always doing that with
I
dogs.
didn't this time, Kate. Actually, I was asleep. I was dozing in the sun, and suddenly Sylvia. Right, Sylvia?
Right, exactly.
Sylvia?
Yeah, Sylvia.
Why Sylvia?
Oh, look, the name was on her tag, see? Sylvia.
Huh. What else is on her tag?
Nothing, look, just Sylvia. She was lost and abandoned, Kate.
Sylvia.
Hi, Kate.
And she knows it. She answers to it, don't you, Sylvia?
I definitely do.
What a name for a dog,
No,
Sylvia.
it is. I looked it up. It means she of the woods.
She of the woods has fleas.
I'll deal with that. I'll get her all checked out
Why, Greg?
to deal with the fleas.
No. I mean, why a dog, darling?
Why not?
In the city, Greg?
I like dogs.
What? I know, sweetheart, but here now with the kids gone?
I love
I
dogs.
love you.
And she knows that. She sensed it immediately. She latched right off on that.
Well, I'm latching right off, Greg.
What do you mean?
Sweetheart, I'm issuing a veto. I'm saying no to Sylvia.
No?
N period, O period. Not in New York. Not at this stage of our lives. No.
Now, Kate.
You work all day. I work all day. We go out a lot.
Out? Did I hear out?
We're going out tonight, as a matter of
I love
fact.
that word out.
Tonight?
Yes. The Waldmans have tickets to a chamber music concert. So we're meeting for dinner and going to that, remember?
Right.
And tomorrow night we have our Spanish lessons. And Saturday we have the Knicks game with the Kramers. So no, Greg. No, Sylvia. There's no need.
But I have a need.
What need?
I'm not sure, but I have it.
Greg.
Well, it's a definite need.
Greg.
If I could explain it, Kate, if I could put it neatly into words, it wouldn't be so much of a need. And she needs me.
When do we eat?
See?
She needs anyone who'll give her a meal.
Oh, no, it's more than that. It's much more. We've bonded, Kate.
Ooh, ouch, that's an overused word, Greg.
I really want her, Kate.
And I really don't, so what do we do?
I don't know.
I hate situations like this. I've been in the middle before and I just hate it.
What is she, a mutt?
I think she's part lab.
She's a mutt.
She's got a lab's disposition. She likes everybody, don't you, Sylvia?
I do, everybody. My life is to please.
I also think she may be part poodle.
May we, madam?
She's not the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, Craig. Cocktail.
No thanks. That's what I like about her, Kate. You have hybrid vigor, don't you, Sylvia? You are multicultural.
Better believe it.
Think of her as an American, Kate. Canis Americanus. That's Sylvia.
I pledge allegiance. I solemnly swear.
Is she house trained?
I think so.
You think so?
Are you house trained, Sylvia?
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, no question.
She probably isn't.
She was a good girl walking home, weren't you?
I
You were
was,
a
I
very
was very
good girl. We were a good girl twice, weren't we?
I may puke, Greg.
Look, sweetheart, give her a chance. Poor lost soul.
Seems to me like someone else around here is behaving like a poor lost soul.
All the more reason. Maybe that's the need.
Greg. Oh, I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hello, Harold. Yes, he's right here. Hold on, please. He wants to talk, Greg.
I don't feel like talking.
What? He's your boss, for God's sake.
All right, I'll take it to the other room.
Sounded a little mad, Greg.
I'm mad too. The guy thinks he owns me.
Well, I hope you apologize
for what?
for leaving work in the middle of the day.
It's the best thing I've done in years.
Oh, guess why?
You got me, Sylvia.
Oh, come on.
Hi.
Go away, Sylvia.
Hello, Kate.
I'm busy, Sylvia.
Hi, I said hi.
Don't bother me, please. I'm trying to prepare my fall curriculum.
You don't like me, do you?
It's not a question of that.
You don't like dogs.
No.
You're
I
prejudiced.
like them when they belong to other people.
You're prejudiced.
Not at all.
I think you're prejudiced against dogs.
I am not prejudiced, Sylvia. When I was a girl, I read the Albert Payson Teen dog books cover to cover. Yeah. I watched Lassie on television. I'm a huge fan of 101 Dalmatians. When the children were around, we lived in the suburbs, we had several dogs, and guess who ended up feeding the damn things? But I don't want a dog now. Sylvia, that's the point. Our last child has gone off to college, and we've moved into town, and the dog phase of my life is definitely over. I have a very challenging teaching job, Sylvia, and I've gotten my master's degree, and frankly, I just don't want to deal with animals. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll return to the daunting task of planning how to teach Shakespeare in the inner city junior high school.
All right, fine. I'll just stay out of your hair.
Okay, off that cap, Sylvia.
I'm just relaxing. Can't I even relax?
I said off, please. Off the couch.
Oh, hey!
Right
take
now.
it easy. I've sat on couches before, you know.
What?
I've sat on a couch before. I've sat on plenty of couches.
Well, you can't sit on this one.
Hoity-toity to you.
Quiet. I'm working.
Can I sit here?
No, Sylvia, get off.
Pissed!
Ah, this is not going to work, Sylvia.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid you're going to the pound.
Hey, I'm sitting, aren't I? Look how quickly I sat.
Still, you got to go.
Okay, I get it. I'll avoid the furniture. I'm not dumb.
No, Sylvia, you're going to the pound. I'm sure someone will come along and give you a nice home.
I have a nice home right here.
Sylvia, now listen. It doesn't make sense. Nobody's around all day. You'll be bored out of your mind stuck in this apartment.
It won't be. I'll sleep and I'll chew things.
That's just the trouble.
All right, I won't chew things. Just show me the rules and I'll follow them, I swear.
We go out a lot. We visit our friends in the country on weekends. We see the kids at college.
I'll come too.
No, I don't want that. I want my freedom, Sylvia. I want freedom from dogs. Now, I'm sure you'll be happier someplace else.
The pound.
Well, not the pound, really, Sylvia. I shouldn't have said the pound. We'll give you to the Animal Rescue League or the Humane Society.
Well, they suck.
Oh, now.
They suck. Well, have you been there? Have you ever bothered to check them out with
No.
the rows of cages, the crappy food, the time limit?
The time limit?
They all have time limits. They don't broadcast it, but they do. If someone doesn't bail you out, normally within 5 working days, they put you to sleep.
Oh, Sylvia.
They do, they kill you. Listen, it's a tough world out there, lady. I know, I've been there. That's why I want to be here.
Oh, okay. Well, look, I'm very sorry, Sylvia, but I've just got to put my foot down here.
Sylvia, sweetie.
I love you.
Did you make it up with Harold?
Agree to disagree.
Greg,
The guy keeps wanting to put me into money markets.
what's wrong with that?
I'll tell you what's wrong with that. It's too abstract. That's what's wrong with that.
Well, I don't see why.
Look, Kate, I like manufacturing and starting out in product development. I like that. I could see what we made. I could tinker, I could touch, and I like selling too when they bump me up into sales. I still knew the product. I could picture it in my mind, okay? Well, then they acquired an investment company and they tell me to trade. So I try. Learn all about oil and corn and soybeans, and I read the forecast and study the trends. I trade. I do all right. Not great, but I get by. And now they want me to trade currencies, sweetheart. Money markets and derivatives. I can't do that. I mean, what's behind currencies? Other currencies. What's behind those? Who knows? There's nothing to touch or to see. Well, that's what I mean when I say it's too abstract.
Don't lose your job, Greg.
Wouldn't kill me.
The kids would have to quit school.
Wouldn't kill them.
Greg,
I'm not so sure college is the answer to everything in life.
but you went to college.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Oh, for God's sake.
Look, if they want college, they'll find ways of paying for it. They might get more out of it, too.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Look at that. That's why it's so exciting.
But how did you leave it with Harold, Greg?
I told him to put me into something real.
Real? What's real?
Sylvia! Sylvia!
I
Sylvia! No,
Get down.
Get down.
Make her get down, Greg.
Don't jump up on me,
Sure,
Sylvia.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I went a little overboard there.
Let me at least try her, Kate.
For how long?
For a few days at least.
For a few days.
Yes, I sense a change in weather here.
For a few days, we will try, Sylvia, in the fervent hope that you'll realize how dumb it is to take on a dog at this time of our lives.
Fair enough, Kate.
Oh, no, now, I want one thing clear, Greg. She's yours, not mine. I won't feed her, I won't walk her, and I don't want her jumping onto any of... What's that?
What's what?
That puddle. She's peed, Greg.
Did you do that, Sylvia?
I won't dignify that with an answer.
Of course she did that. I didn't do it.
Well,
I'm not saying a word.
she was nervous. Strange place, hostile atmosphere.
I
You
don't
should
think
punish-
that was the problem.
You should punish her, Greg.
Can't punish her. It's too late to punish
Oh, I
her.
love this man. I adore him.
Well, rub her nose in it at least. She's got to learn.
Don't
Hey!
do that.
I'm nervous. I might bite.
No, I hate you.
Relax, Sylvia. Relax.
Well, clean it up at least, Greg.
All right. Glad to.
This is so embarrassing.
Honestly, springing a dog on me this way, Greg.
There, all cleaned up. See? Not a trace.
It wasn't there. Didn't happen.
You've really thrown me a curve here, Greg.
Tell you what, we'll go out.
Out? Now?
Did I hear out?
I meant Sylvia.
Oh.
Let's go out, Sylvia.
I knew it. I can't wait. I love going out.
Wait, what about the Waldmans?
The Waldmans?
Come on, Greg.
Dinner, the concert.
Let's go, Greg.
Take Betsy in my place. She loves concerts.
Come on.
Sweetheart.
Sylvia needs to go.
Okay, I'm worried, Greg. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about us. I'm worried about your job.
I'm worried about Sylvia at the moment.
Go!
Yeah. I must be cruel, only to be kind. Thus bad begins, and worse remains behind. Hamlet, Act 3.
No. Here we are, Sylvia. The park where we met, remember?
I'm nervous.
Oh, no, you're in your element now. This is nature. This is your natural habitat.
I'm still nervous.
Look at those other dogs.
I see them, I see them.
Hey, they call this Dog Hill, Sylvia. They allow dogs to play freely here. Go on, play.
Don't push me.
Look, there's your group. It's your pack. It's Call of the Wild, kid.
I know all that.
Go on. You need the exercise.
Hey, look! It's no easy thing wading into a new group. They can gang up or bite or simply ignore you. I've noticed you're not barging into that group of dog owners over there.
You have a point.
So, let me take my own sweet time.
Go on. Go on. Good girl. Go. Good girl.
Hi. Can I sit down?
Sure. Hello.
So, you new around here?
Yeah, I just got a dog.
Oh, is that one yours right there?
Right.
Cute.
Thanks.
Cute little bun on her, too.
Well, I agree.
That's my golden sniffing around her.
Oh, good looking dog.
His name's Bowser.
He looks like a Bowser.
Oh, he is. He's definitely a Bowser.
Mine's called Sylvia.
Sylvia? Uh-oh.
What, you don't like the name Sylvia?
Might cause problems.
Why?
Give a dog a woman's name, you begin to think of her as a woman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it can be dangerous. That's why I go for more doggy names, like Spot, Fido, Bowser. Sylvia, that can just spell out trouble.
Oh, come on.
Hey, maybe I'm just associating. I had a girl named Sylvia once.
Oh, was she good looking?
No. She was a dog.
Hey, look, they seem to be getting along.
Sylvia and Bowser.
Yeah.
Hey, easy, Bowser. Take it slow. Is, Sylvia spayed?
She's a stray. I haven't checked yet.
Don't let them spay her until you're sure she's been in heat.
Don't?
Yeah, it's a feminist thing. You're supposed to let her experience what it's like to be a female. That way she'll retain a sense of gender later on.
Ah.
There's a book out on the subject, actually. It's called, Play Now, Spay Later. I'll bring it in next time I come into the park.
Thanks. Hey! You having
I'm
a
just
good
touching
time?
base here. I'm just touching base.
You having a good time out
The
there?
best!
You like Bowser?
I think he's fantastic.
Go back and play.
May I?
Sure, kid, go on,
Oh,
shoot!
boy, look out, Bowser. Here I come.
She's a little insecure, isn't she?
Why do you say that?
The way she checks back in with you.
Oh, she loves me.
Oh, okay.
She thinks I saved her life. I am her knight in shining armor.
Uh-oh.
Now what's the matter?
You married?
Sure, why?
Wife fond of Sylvia?
Not yet. Why?
Kids out the nest?
Right, why?
Be careful.
Why?
You can get lost in her.
Oh, yeah?
Sure, a man and his dog. It's a pretty big deal.
Yes, it is.
Believe it or not, women's sensitive. They nose it out. My wife feels very threatened by it.
She does?
Oh, God, yes. And I'm sure it's worse with yours.
Why?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're older, and with older guys, it can become a major thing.
Think so?
Sure, it's something to hold on to on the way down.
Come on. Wait down.
Look, women with dogs, it's no big deal. A dog's basically another kid to them. It's some kind of maternal thing. But for us guys, it's just different. Sometimes I have to remind myself to go kiss my wife before I go and say hello to Bowser. I even think about him at work. Sometimes I just want to call him up and chew the fat. I don't think it's a gay thing, but I love that guy.
I can understand that.
And I'm sure it's worse when your dog's a female.
Really?
There was a guy here, had a dog named Debbie. Half Basset, half Beagle. The cutest little thing. One time, the wife walked in on him giving Debbie a bath and got so jealous, she gave the dog away.
Christ, what'd the guy do?
Sued her for damages, and wouldn't you know it, the judge was a dog owner and came down on his side. He said that a man and his dog have a sacred relationship. What nature hath put together, no woman put asunder.
So what happened?
Well, the guy got Debbie back and his wife back, and they all tried to move into Vermont, but things aren't going so well. Someone visited them recently and said it reminded him of the last chapter of Ethan Frome.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, actually, there's a book out on the subject called You're Pooching Your Partner. It has one basic bit of advice. Always remember that your dog is just a dog. Always keep reminding yourself of that fact. Not a person, just a dog. You need to force yourself to think it. Otherwise, you'll end up stepping into a big pile of dog shit.
Gotcha.
Well, looks like it's time for me to go. You better hold Sylvia back so she doesn't go off chasing Bowser.
She won't do that.
Hey, maybe Bowser brings out the beast in him. Let's go, Bowser. Let's go. Come on.
Come on, Sylvia. Come on. Let's go home. Come on. You're home.
Love that we.
Well, we are.
Oh, you're late again.
Lost track of the time, Katie.
It's the third time this week.
Time's for slaves.
Time is for people who have things to do, Craig. I have an evening meeting.
In the middle of August?
They're deciding to try a pilot program for my new English curriculum.
Oh, congratulations. You're turning into a big cheese.
Well, I tried.
More than try, sweetheart. You succeed.
Well, I hope so. Anyway, I had to eat early. The microwave stands waiting.
Oh, that's fine.
Where's Saliva?
And Miss Sylvia, Kate.
Well, where is she?
She's a little hyper, so I put her in the front room.
Ah, no wonder things seem so peaceful.
Hey, before you go, I've got a surprise for you.
A surprise.
Remember I said she was a little hyper?
Yes, I vaguely recall that observation.
I'll show you why.
Okay, well, I don't have much time, Craig.
Come on, Sylvia! Ta-da! I had her professionally groomed!
Look at me, look at me.
See why I was late? They gave her the full treatment. Let's see. Flea dipped, nails clipped, ears cleaned. She got the works.
Really?
Yeah, they even evacuated her anal glands.
Oh, Craig, spare me.
Okay. The girl that gave her the bath said she thought she was basically French poodle.
Bonjour.
Oh, and they told me she was crawling with fleas, so you were right about that, sweetheart. But look at her now. Isn't she spectacular? Don't you want to keep her now?
Oh, off that couch,
Oh,
Sylvia.
now, come on,
I
Kay.
don't want her jumping on the furniture, Craig.
Here, come here. Smell her,
I
Kay.
don't want to smell her, Craig.
Yeah, smell her. She smells
I can
great.
smell her from here.
Well, don't you think she smells great? Smell
It
her.
smells like a laboratory on an airplane.
Oh, Katie.
All right, a laboratory in first class.
At least you admit she's a class act.
Enchanté, madame.
Oh, I really have to go.
Kate, look at her. Look at her. Isn't she friggin' gorgeous?
Oh, Greg, look, please don't use that word if you can possibly help it. I'm spending my days trying to teach urban children the liberating possibilities of William Shakespeare and all of his majesty and variety. I prefer not to come home to that kind of language.
Dig her.
Oh, she's tired. She works hard.
She doesn't like me.
She will, Sylvia.
She makes me nervous. I sense the clock ticking away.
She just takes her time about things. Took her 2 years to say she'd marry me.
2 years? Craig, if you multiply that by 7, that's, carry the 2. I make that 14 years dog time, and that's too long, Greg.
She's worth it, I promise.
All right, but can't I do something to speed things up? I'm tired of just being a house guest around here. I want to feel totally at home.
She'll come around, okay? She's a little career-oriented at the moment, but you know, it's just a phase she's going through. Hey, come on. Let's see what there's for chow.
Coming. Hello? Oh, hello, Harold. Oh, no, it's never too late, Harold. No, he's fine. What made you think he was sick? What? The whole afternoon? I didn't know that, Harold. No. Wait, well, yes, but he's out with the client, Harold. Yes, which, come to think of it, is where he was this afternoon. Oh, is it that late? Oh, well, that's probably because this client is a real party animal. Yes, Harold. Okay, well, I'll have Greg come by first thing. Good night, Harold. Lord, how this world is given to lying. Henry IV, Part 1.
Something, I'm beginning to like these late night walks, Sylvia. They're turning into a whole new thing.
Sorry, I was concentrating on that Doberman across the street.
I was just saying, these walks at night are giving me a whole new perspective on life. You know, the city seems to be shaking itself down to its essentials. Look, see that truck delivering tomorrow's vegetables, huh? That doorman keeping watch over supply by night. And look, see that young couple? Hurrying home to screw. Food, shelter, sex, the basic things stand out at night, Sylvia.
Wait, now go slow here, Greg. I'm not quite with you.
You remember when we saw that poor homeless woman huddled in the doorway, or that scruffy guy poking in the garbage for soft drink cans? I remember how I made eye contact with him. We recognize each other in ways we could never do during the day.
Can you run that by me one more time?
Okay. I just mean that when I'm out here at night with you, all the bustle of the daytime world seems like an old game of Trivial Pursuit. I feel connected to my fellow creatures in a new and special way, Sylvia. I feel part of some larger pack, and surely you can understand that.
No, I thought I had it, but it slipped away.
Okay, let's see. Well, maybe it's just the anxiety of middle age, huh? Or the sense of disillusionment which goes with late 20th century capitalism. I mean, the Cold War's over, Sylvia. We won, but what have we got?
I wish I could contribute something here, but I just can't.
All right, well, never mind. Hey, look in the sky. Look. For all this urban haze, you can see a star. How long has it been since we looked at the stars, Sylvia? You know what? Our early ancestors knew them cold. They could read them like books. They used them to guide their way through dense forests, across deserts, and over the vast expanses of the sea. Birds and animals know them too, like migrating geese and salmon and wildebeest.
Huh?
Okay. I guess what I'm talking about is instincts, Sylvia. Maybe we have instincts that we don't even know about. Maybe we're experiencing basic pulls we don't even recognize. Maybe that vast book of nature that's spread open above us is trying to tell us things we once knew, have forgotten, and need to know again.
Wow, Greg. Hoy.
Okay, well, all I know is you trigger those instincts in me, Sylvia. You take me back in some basic way. Hey, look! See the moon? Catch the moon! See it rising between those buildings? How many people these days actually notice the moon?
Well, I guess you want me to get up and howl at it.
I wouldn't mind.
Well, I don't think I can do that, Greg. Sorry, I'd like to think I've grown beyond that kind of behavior. Excuse me, I need to check my messages.
Sylvia, I'm thinking about quitting my job.
Oh?
Yeah, just chucking the whole thing.
Well, what would you do instead?
Something with you, maybe.
I wouldn't mind going into advertising. How do you feel about being in one of those Ralph Lauren ads in the New York Times Sunday magazine? You nursing a glass of scotch, me curled comfortably on some couch. I could do that, Greg.
No advertising, please. That'd be worse than trading currencies, huh? We should do something more essential. Like drug detection. Can you detect drugs?
I'd sure like to try.
Well, or how about working with the blind? Or I could take you to nursing homes or children's wards at hospitals. I mean, old folks and kids, Sylvia, they are keyed into these essentials. They'd connect with you immediately. What?
There's something there.
Where?
There, under that parked car!
I don't see anything. It's just a cat.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. It's just
Let me at it.
it's just a little kitty cat. No,
You're
come
a
on.
sack of shit, you know that?
Easy.
You're a disgrace, Kitty. You're
No,
a disgrace.
come on.
Are you staring at me?
Leave it, Sylvia. Leave it alone now, Sylvia. Let's go.
I hate your guns, Kitty, and don't you ever forget it!
Sylvia, the cat's gone.
Well, out of sight, out of mind. Let's move on.
Wow,
I'm
Sylvia.
sorry, but I had to do it.
You're full of surprises, aren't you?
You want instinct, you got instinct.
Well, I sure did.
A whiff of the jungle, nature, tooth and claw.
I'll say.
I gotta say, it helps to express your feelings.
Maybe I should say those things to Harold at work, huh? How's it go? You're a sack of doo-doo, Harold! You're a disgrace!
Hey, look! It's that corgi from Columbus Avenue. Should I sidle up to him or ignore him completely?
No, surprise me, Sylvia. Surprise me. This is to be a short delay.
Oh, damn. Well, that gives me more time to prepare for the conference. You should go home, sweetie.
No, stick around in case you cancel.
Oh, you don't have to.
I want to.
You shouldn't even have bothered to drive me out.
I wanted to.
You wanted an excuse to skip that dinner with those clients.
I wanted to be with you.
Well, I really should do some work.
Oh, you know, I'm just kind of angry.
What about her holiness?
Who? Oh, Sylvia, what about her?
I thought she hated to be left alone.
I can't be with her every minute.
That's good to know.
She'll have me all to herself while you're gone.
Goody goody.
Besides, she has to learn to be alone occasionally. You'd think I was going to the moon the way she looked at me when I left tonight. I kept saying I'll be back in just a little while, but she was giving me this soulful look.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry I brought it out.
Flight 231 to Indianapolis is now
There's my
boarding
flight.
gate 3.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll see you Wednesday night.
I'll miss you.
Sure you will. Yeah.
Every time we say goodbye, I die.
by, I wonder why a little. When the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go.
Oh, through here, okay. Oh, hey, this is lovely, Kate. I was expecting something more naive. I mean, for new arrivals, sometimes when people come to New York, they bring their provinces with them. I have a girlfriend just moved up from Tampa, Melanie. She brought her entire collection of seashells. Oy vey, there were shells on the table, shells on the chairs, there were shells on the walls. I mean, Kate, I couldn't find a place to take a crap. Huh, but I really like your apartment, Kate.
Well, thanks. It's simple and convenient. Anybody home? Oh, good. Thank God nobody's here. They're probably at the park for the umpteenth time.
Who?
Oh, don't get me started. But how lucky we met each other on the street, Phyllis.
Oh, that's New York for you, the biggest small town in the world.
Well, I'm discovering that.
Well, now, you and Greg are here. Hamilton and I want to throw you a huge dinner party.
Oh.
At Trump Tower.
But they're not there.
Oh.
You'll ruin that nice jacket.
Oh.
She leaves these great grubby hairs.
Who?
Sylvia,
Sylvia.
the dog.
Oh, you let the dog onto the couch?
I absolutely do not. I forbid it. But I prefer not to talk about it.
Yeah, good for you. We New Yorkers have impossible lives we like to keep to ourselves. I mean, we all have private parts, you know?
Phyllis, you haven't changed since Vassar. I hear you and Hamilton are the talk of the East Side.
Oh, well, circulate. Who would you like to meet? Anthony Weiner? Howard Stern? Rudy?
Oh, well, anyone interested in the New York schools.
Fine. I'll organize the evening that'll focus strictly on the educational.
She waits, you know. She waits until I'm out the door, and then she leaps onto this couch.
The dog?
Sylvia. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. And then, when she hears my key in the latch, she jumps off.
Well, I hope you punished her immediately.
Well, I tried, but she practically laughed in my face. She only listens to Greg.
Then Greg should punish her. Dogs are like children. They need to be thoroughly disciplined from the ground up.
Greg punish Sylvia?
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, let's talk dates for our party, girl. I know Hamilton and I are booked up through October, but how about November 14? 8 o'clock?
Fine.
Good. There's no friends like the
I
old.
have the strong suspicion that when I'm out of the apartment, they sit on the couch together.
Greg and Sylvia?
Oh, yes, they do everything together. Once, I caught them sharing an ice cream cone.
Ew, disgusting.
Yeah. And, oh, she uses his brush. Well, he uses it on her.
Well, you know, Hamilton is taking up goldfish.
Well, at least they stay in their bowl.
No, not necessarily.
What?
He takes them into the bathtub.
No.
Yeah, he lets them free. He's got a game in there. It's a circus, I don't know. If you bring it up, he will deny it, but I swear I caught him at it.
Good Lord.
Look at us. Here we are talking about pets and animals, and we should be planning our party.
You are absolutely right, Phyllis. But let's have a drink. What would you like? Wine, vodka, what?
Just fizzy water, please. I'm trying to give up booze.
Oh, well, good for you. I'll get it.
Again. Now, fill me in on this school thing, Kate. I saw Jimmy Fallon at the Friars Club. He says you are roaming around Harlem reciting Shakespeare.
Yes. That's why I want to meet people with pull, Phyllis. I'm trying to get Shakespeare into the junior high curriculum.
Is that possible at that age?
Well, I hope so. I mean, if we can hook them in junior high, we might have them for life, Phyllis.
No, I wish I could believe that, Kate.
But you know what? It's not just Shakespeare. Phyllis, it's language in general. These kids, they are fascinated with words. They rap, they rhyme, they invent these interesting metaphors and phrases just the way Shakespeare did. If we can take that energy and curiosity and imagination, and give them words, more words, good words in significant context, and maybe she wants to sleep on our bed,
The dog?
Sylvia wants to sleep on our bed.
Well, you said no, I hope.
Of course I said no, not even outside the covers.
I should hope not.
But Greg fought me all the way and continues to on every issue. When we went to visit our friends, the Wardwells up in Hartford,
Yeah.
he insisted on taking her with us.
Well, at least it's the country.
But it was our anniversary, Phyllis. How would you like to be driving along that beautiful New England scenery with Sylvia slobbering down the back of your neck?
How horrible.
And then, when we arrived, the Wardwells put us all in the same room.
Greg, you and Sylvia?
Oh yes, there we were, all holed up together. We spent our wedding anniversary with Sylvia, wandering restlessly around the room, peering over the bed and panting.
Good Lord.
I'm breaking my back, trying to instill some sense of civility in American life, and she drinks out of the John,
No.
She drinks from the toilet. Sometimes we're trying to have a decent meal, you can hear these great gulping sounds coming from the loo. Yes, and then when we're trying to have a decent meal sitting around, she sits slobbering there at the table, eyeing us all through the meal.
No, you see, dogs are like children. They need to be exiled while we eat.
Don't I wish. But how about another, Phyllis? Ready for a refill?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
All righty. Well, I think I will just switch to scotch. Excuse me.
Oh, girl, now, Kate, be careful. Don't start leaning on liquor. Take it from one who knows. It's the curse of our generation, and it's the curse of our particular ethnic group. And I know Grandma told you.
Be right there trying to find the scotch. Ah, here it is. Hold on. Okay.
Where'd you put it, in your bedroom?
Yeah, coming right up. He takes Sylvia out to lunch,
What? No.
Oh, yep. He dashes home at noon and they go out to lunch. He's found someplace on Amsterdam Avenue that's willing to serve Sylvia.
I'm appalled.
Oh, and lately, he's been taking the afternoon off.
No, my Hamilton sometimes does that. He sneaks down to the aquarium. Like I don't know.
Greg does this every day. Yep. They have lunch, and then they go on these long walks. He covers the entire city. He says that with Sylvia, he meets all sorts of people from all walks of life. He says he's having a truly democratic experience for the first time in his life.
Democrat? I thought Greg was a Republican.
He was. He used to be.
Well, my Hamilton at least is that.
Almost wish Greg would change back.
Kate, I think all men should be Republicans. It seems to be good for their prostate. Hamilton voted for Bush. Now I can't wait for that next election. Election. Excuse me. We're a very politically charged family. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
I think I hate Sylvia, Phyllis.
Oh, no.
I do. I never thought I could hate anybody except Nixon, but now I hate Sylvia.
She's just a dog.
I don't care if she's a kangaroo. She's destroying our marriage.
Oh, no.
Sometimes I want to kill her, Phyllis. I want to put decon in her dog dish.
Well, that's a little drastic. Well, there is the dog bed. Jeez.
I know, but I feel doomed, Phyllis. Cooped up in this tiny apartment with that creature.
Then draw the line, Kate. You say she's simply got to go.
No, I have. Greg and I keep making these clear agreements, and he keeps breaking them like Hitler.
Okay.
Oh, I have the terrible feeling I'll be spending the next 10 years of my life with her.
You think she's going to last that long?
I know she will, but I won't. If this continues, she'll stand drooling over my grave. Oh, there they are. Phyllis Cutler is here, dear. Great.
Here we
Oh,
are!
she's a big one. Oh, my. Hey, hi there. Hi,
How are you? This is Sylvia.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Greg. All right. Don't fight.
She doesn't normally do this.
What do you mean she does it all the time?
Come here, come here. Hey, listen, we learned 3 new tricks today. You want to see them?
We do not.
Oh, Phyllis wants to see them, don't you, Phyllis?
I don't know. Do I?
Wait.
Hey, girl.
How did you have time to teach Sylvia tricks?
I came home early.
Fresh.
Oh? Why, Greg?
What to teach Sylvia tricks?
See?
Yeah, well, we found a quiet place in the park and we practiced, didn't we, Sylvia?
Yeah, we did.
All right, so first trick, Sylvia. Sylvia, where's your little red ball? Find your little red ball. Where is it? Good girl. Give it to Daddy.
Why should I?
Oh, I got a treat for you.
Thanks.
There you go, good girl. Now, you ready? Catch it.
I'm still eating.
Catch the ball.
I'm eating.
Catch the ball. Good
No,
girl.
that was a tough one.
Good girl. All right, now, here you go. Catch it.
Go fetch that ball?
Fetch that ball.
All right, I will.
See what I'm up against?
Oh, wow, beginning to go.
Notice how all conversation stops. Notice how civilization completely
Good girl.
collapses
Good
while we wait for Sylvia.
Kate, I may have that scotch now.
Oh, Phyllis.
Yeah, I'd like one right now, please.
Okay.
This for my afternoon.
You're worried, aren't you,
Well,
Phyllis?
actually, I am, Greg.
Oh, don't be. She'll find her ball.
Oh, ultimately,
It's just stuck under the table. Here she comes now. See?
Here's the
Good
ball.
girl.
Okay.
Good girl.
All right, girl. Oh, Kate! Kate, she's in my
Here,
dirty
Sylvia.
pillows.
Here's a treat. Here. Now, come in. Come in. When Kate comes back, I want you to roll over.
I don't like rolling over.
I know, but I want you to do it, okay?
Here,
No,
okay.
Okay, come
no,
on.
now.
Sylvia.
Okay.
Sylvia.
All right.
Sylvia, come here.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You gonna have one more?
Good, Greg. Do you think that maybe we could put her...
What? Just one more. One more. Just sit down. One more,
One
please.
more.
One more. All right, Sylvia. Roll over.
No, I don't like
Come
rolling
on. You can do it.
This
Roll
is what
over.
I like, Greg.
I know. Go on. You can do it. Roll over. Good girl.
I feel like a
Good
fool, but
girl.
there you have it.
Ha-ha, there you
Pay
go.
up then.
See what we've accomplished, huh?
You like that trick?
Oh, okay, hey, well,
Stop it, Sylvia.
have you tried spanking? I don't think there's no spanking these
Greg.
days. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Greg, you think we might possibly put Sylvia in the kitchen? I mean, we do want to talk to her
Just one-
and not
one
send her to
more.
the hospital.
One more, okay?
All right.
All right, Sylvia. Speak.
What?
Speak, Sylvia.
I'm not sure what he wants here.
You can do it. Speak, Sylvia.
I know what I've just
Can't.
forgotten it.
Come on. Speak, Sylvia. Speak.
Wait. It's coming back to me.
Speak. Hey, good girl. Good girl. There you go. See, she could speak. Huh?
So much for Shakespeare.
I've got to go, Kate, really.
Oh, but we've hardly talked.
I'll call you about the party here, okay? Oh, geez. Okay.
Sylvia.
Yes, bye-bye. Bye, Greg. Yeah, there's a nose in my hiney.
She likes you a lot, Phyllis.
I'll tell them that at my next AA meeting.
All right.
So sorry.
Good.
She's driving away our friends, Greg.
Come on.
She is, Greg. She gave Alice Felker a bloody nose.
She thought Alice was playing.
Well, Alice wasn't. She was defending herself.
I am hungry.
Her friends loathe her.
The Warwells loved her. They specifically said the next time we come up to be sure to bring Sylvia.
They were just being nice.
No, they loved her. Most people love her. People stop you on the street just to pat her. Little children's faces bright when we walk by. She lightens my life, Kate.
Hey,
She darkens mine, Greg.
where's dinner?
She's hungry,
I'm going to
Kate.
check on dinner.
Greg, look, we need to talk about this.
Oh, we've been all through it.
We have not been all through it. Sit.
What?
I have a question to ask you. Did you get fired today, Greg?
What?
Did you get fired?
What makes you think that?
Just have an instinct. Did you get fired?
No, of course not. No. I got temporarily laid off.
Oh, Greg.
Give me a leave of absence for medical reasons.
Medical reasons?
I think I need counseling.
Oh, you do, darling. You really do.
Just because my work doesn't feel real anymore?
Real? What's real?
Sylvia's real. That's what's real.
I'll tell you what's real, Greg. The mortgage on this apartment is real. Our kids' tuitions are very, very real.
No, I just need to feel more,
More what? Don't you dare say real.
more connected
Connected? Connected to what?
to life. To living.
Oh, I see what this is.
You do?
This is one of those things that happen to men in middle age.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is, sweetie. I may be slightly smashed, but I still know a hawk from a handsaw.
What?
Yeah, it's when, like, remember Ted Donahue, old fat Ted, when he tried to take up tap dancing? Remember that?
Well, this is entirely different.
Really? Well, whatever it is, I have to say, time is up.
Time is up.
Really up. I said I'd try, and I have, and it's been much longer than a few days. Greg, I'm putting my foot down. I want you to give Sylvia away.
Away?
I want that. I am asking that. I insist upon that.
What do you mean, give her away? To whom?
Some farmer. Give her to some farmer.
There are no farmers anymore, Kate. Farmers don't exist. Read the New Republic.
Oh,
I refuse to give my dog to some agricultural conglomerate.
oh, Lord, she's got my shoe.
It's just a peace offering.
Look at this
deliberate
shoe.
act of
Look at this
aggression.
fabulous
Oh,
shoe.
give me that shoe, Sylvia.
Chase me.
She run it, Greg.
Chase me.
She just wants to play,
Give me that
Kate.
shoe, Sylvia, immediately.
Here, Sylvia, bring it to me. There's your shoe, Kate.
It's ruined.
It's an old shoe.
It's my favorite pair. You owe me a new pair of shoes, Greg.
All right, I'll buy you some shoes.
I bet she took my book, too.
What book?
My annotated copy of All's Well That Ends Well. I can't find it. She probably took it and ate it.
She wouldn't do that.
Hey.
She ate half the New Yorker.
Well, I mean, the New Yorker would allow.
Greg, I'm issuing an ultimatum.
It's her dinner time. Come on, sweetheart, let's eat.
Sweetheart? So it's sweetheart now? When's the last time you said that to me? Damn it.
I believe this is yours.
I've got something to say to you, Sylvia.
What if I don't feel like listening?
Well, then I'll see to it that you never lick another plate.
All right.
Off the
Shoot.
couch,
Oh,
Sylvia.
Make me. I'm warning you. I've been known to bite.
Oh, you try that just once. Just once. And you're out the door. Now off. Right now.
All right, take it easy. You sure don't like me, do you?
I think it's safe to say I hate your guts.
Well, can I ask why?
Because you're messing around with my marriage.
Come on, Sylvia, dip in.
I believe I'm wanted in the kitchen.
Holy
Hey,
Sylvia.
let me go. Ow.
I plan to do everything I can to get you out of here, Sylvia.
I doubt if you can do very much, Kate.
Before long, you'll be cowering in some cage.
Dinny poo, it's supper time.
My master's voice,
I'm
Kate.
not through yet, Sylvia. Now, you should know that all you are is a male menopausal moment. Oh, I know, it's all been very exciting walking around town on these fine fall days. But when it's winter, Sylvia, when it's cold in the morning and dark in the afternoon, and he has to stand shivering in the park, waiting to pick up your doo-doo, how long do you think he'll last then, Sylvia? He'll have second thoughts then, Sylvia, and I'll be right here to help him think them.
Come on, Sylvia, it's kibble time.
You're forgetting one thing, Kate.
Oh, yes, Sylvia, and what's that?
He loves me.
Oh, yes?
He does. He thinks I crab ice cream.
Oh, well, there's love and there's love, sister.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yes, we'll see, Sylvia. From here on in, it's a fight to the finish.
Fair enough, and may the best species win.
Hey, great! Can I play too?